This week in Black History, 70 years ago, this month, in 1955, in a pre-planned exhibition of nonviolent protest, Mrs. Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat in Montgomery, Alabama. That was this week, 70 years ago. She was arrested for violating the city's racial segregation laws. It was the law. And the incident that led to the Montgomery bus boycott that lasted a year. And this woman was very brave in what she did, and it wasn't her feet being tired and all that, because I've said this before, Brother Phil, she told me to my face. That's not why I did that. I had a personal meeting with someone set up, we were writing for the same company, and they set up a time for me to go visit her in Detroit, and we talked and had a good time. But she said, son, I wasn't tired, I was tired of people. And we had planned it. The bail money was already there, so I knew I was going to get right out of jail, but we had to make a statement. And that happened, believe it or not, 70 years ago this week. Amen. 1969, right here in Chicago, this week in Black History, Black Panther Party members Fred Hampton and Mark Clark were shot and killed in their sleep during a raid by 14 Chicago police officers. It was a horrible assassination. There were about 100 bullets were fired. Police said that it was a fierce gun battle. However, when ballistics were taken, there was only one bullet that came from inside the building, and the other 99 came from outside, and they were asleep. That happened right here in Chicago this week in Black History. And also in this week in Black History, back in 1978, some of y'all were born then, Marian Anderson was awarded a Kennedy Center honor. It was this week in 1978 that this wonderful woman was actually presented her award in 1978. She was deemed one of the finest contraltos of her time, becoming the first black person to ever perform with the New York Metropolitan Opera in the same year that Rosa Parks started her protest, 1955. 70 years ago, the same month Vernon Park started, 1955, 70 years ago. So all these things happened this week in Black History. Though you are a small crowd, make a joyful noise for yourselves for being educated and knowing more about what's happening in Black History.